what's up? It's Gabby here, and today I'm going to be going through my sneaker collection. Sneaker collecting is kind of a hobby of mine. The sneaker game here in Australia is a lot different than it is in America or in other countries. Having different sorts of sneakers isn't really a thing here. Everyone kind of very much follows the trend, which isn't a bad thing because the trend's always good. That's why they're trends. Yeah, for those of you who didn't know that about me, I love collecting sneakers. I love everything about sneakers. I know a lot about sneakers, and this is just a few of what I currently have in my collection. I'm not anywhere near where I want to be with it, and with stuff like StockX and GOAT and all that sort of thing now makes buying sneakers a lot easier here. I try my best to get shoes that people wouldn't really have here, but you know, people would have them overseas but you wouldn't have them here because they're not sold here. In saying that, let me get into my sneakers and what I have here. I didn't have time to clean them, so some of them are very dirty around the soles, which I'm not very proud of. That one would have thought I would do that before this video. I probably started getting a big collection of shoes around 3 years ago. On this whole wall of sneakers that I have, this pair right here, which I don't really wear anymore. I wear them on the odd occasion. These are the Stefan Janoski Zooms. I got these when I was probably about 14. My mum bought them for me. I really wanted a new pair of shoes, and we went to a skate store. I picked out these shoes. I was like, these are so cool. They have like the sort of Oreo effect on them, and they were so different at the time. No one really wore Stefan Janoskis, but yeah, these were my first pair of shoes that got me into the sneaker game. And from this pair on is when I started buying shoes. Yeah, so that was sort of my first pair. I did do the whole Converse thing. I had a pair of white Converse. I've still got my navy Converse down here. But Converse was sort of a really big thing here. It was Converse and Vans for within a couple years of each other, so I had quite a few pairs of Vans. The Vans authentic though, not the old school, because old school weren't, you know, people wore them but they weren't popular at the time. The trend was the Vans authentic. Converse as well, Converse low, and we used to wear them as our school shoes. I had a white pair and a navy pair, and then I had a pair of purple Vans. I was 12, so don't judge me. I had a pair of purple Vans, and I had a pair of cheetah print Vans as well. We don't need to talk about that though. And then from there, because I was on the Stefan Janoski roll, I went into the Stefan Janoski Max, which I still have. I really love this shoe. I still look how dirty the bottom of it is. These are because I took these overseas. I don't wear these that much anymore. This one actually has a spider web on it. That's really gross. So I bought these ones first, and then I got these ones a bit later. I might actually start wearing these ones again. Not the black ones. The black ones are a bit, I don't know. I like the white ones though. From there, I went on to the Nike Air Max. These are women's shoes. The other ones are men's. I buy a lot of men's shoes and I don't really care, but men's, unisex, whatever. These are the Nike Air Max Ultra More ones. When I bought these were my favorite pair of shoes for a while because I used to wear like real sneakers, sort of like your Air Max running shoe kind of sneakers. I love that sort of thing. And then I've gone into more the casual shoes like your Vans old school, Puma Suedes, Adidas Gazelle, that sort of thing. I still wear these ones. I wear these ones to work now. I haven't worn these ones in a while, but I wore them so much that they're quite worn. They don't look it, but to me they're pretty worn. And then from there, where did we go from there? I bought these New Balance too. I kind of only wore these a few times. I don't even know what they're called actually. They were just like this random shoe, and I saw them and I was like, whoa, they're dope. I haven't seen them anywhere. They sort of have like a marble effect around the sole. So they were a really cool shoe when I bought them. Those were sort of my early stages of sneaker buying. Sort of the first casual shoe I bought was the Adidas. Just an all white pair of Adidas shoes. Yeah, this was my first casual shoes that I ended up going into. And then I ended up buying these, which are the black version of the Adidas. No, one's Adidas and one's something else. They look exactly the same. They're basically the same shoe. They just have different names. One's Adidas and one's Adi something. It's not. It'll come to me. It's just not with me right now. So from there, I was in the Philippines and I ended up buying a pair of Converse All-Stars. I just wanted a black casual shoe that I could wear, and I didn't have anything at the time that was sort of just black and white and simple and plain. And then it would have been at the end of that year, I went Boxing Day sales and went into the Puma Suede and Adidas Gazelles. I didn't wear these for a while after I bought them. I was so into Puma Suedes. These were everything to me. I still love Puma Suedes. I don't wear them as much now, but I went through a phase of them. 2016 was the year of Puma Suede for me. And then I bought these as well. They're very similar shoes in my opinion. They've got the suede material. They're very similar in shape. The Puma Suedes come just above the Gazelles for me. I still love these as well. I then went to the next Puma suedes because when I bought the black ones I was like, yeah, now I have to have the red and the blue ones, so I went and bought those. And then from there we went to one of my all-time favorite pairs of shoes, the Adidas NMD. I only have one pair of NMDs. At the time that I bought these, you couldn't really buy them in Australia. We had the triple whites, triple blacks, triple reds, and you could only get them on release if you sort of like entered a raffle or if you lined up or if you're lucky enough to get your hands on a pair. So they were super, super hard to get, and my mum was actually in America and went on a manhunt to find these for me, so I'm always appreciative for that because they're one of my favorite pair of shoes that I've ever owned. So that was the story behind the NMDs. Still love them. Comfiest shoe I own, I would say, and I plan on getting more NMDs. I'm just not sure what colorway I like at the moment. Then we went to these bad boys. These are the Vans Old School times Peanuts collab, and they are called Smack, and they have a really cool little design on them. It's got the Peanuts characters on them, and they're all, some of them are kissing. That's the whole idea. So it's got a baby pink color. It says Smack on them as well, and it's got all little love hearts, which I love these shoes. I'm so happy that I bought them. So I bought those in the Philippines, and Vans Old School is on trend really everywhere at the moment. I've always loved Vans Old School, but everyone was wearing the just all black and white ones. I don't really like to go with the flow, although I do have my Converse and my Puma suedes, whatever. My mum went to America a couple months later, so I got her to get me another pair of Peanuts collab with the Vans Old School. I think these ones are called Dancing Party, and they're the cream colored material. They have all the Charlie Brown characters, all the Peanuts characters on them, and they're having a party, and it's got some music notes, and I don't know why, I just think that sort of the concept of having those sort of sneakers, I really like them, and I really think they're original and they're cool and a bit quirky. So I was kind of on a Vans trail at this point. These are logo pack Vans with the massive Vans on the side. These shoes look really good on. I find that they have a strange sort of, when they sit, they have a very big sort of arc in them almost, so they don't sit flat, which is the only thing that I don't like about them. I'll just go through the Vans now that I'm on this trail. The next pair of Vans is the Vans Old School checkerboard in the black and white. They weren't actually selling these in Australia at the time that I got them. My brother was living in America to go to college, so I had ordered them, and then maybe 2 weeks after is when he was coming home for holidays. The day before he came home, I was at the shops with one of my friends, and in one of our major shoe retailers called Platypus, I saw them selling them, and I was like, you're kidding. These ones I just bought when I was in Vegas. These are the red Old School checkerboard Vans, and they still don't sell these here in Australia. They sell the blue ones, but they don't sell the red ones, so that's pretty cool that I have these. Do love Vans Old School. I think they're amazing. An amazing pair of shoes. Onto the Converse that I have here. These are kind of like a quirky shoe, and I kind of like the idea of cartoons on shoes. So here's a pair of Looney Tunes. I don't know the actual name of the shoe for these. Yeah, but it has all the Looney Tunes characters on it. I don't know. I think it's a cool thing to have some just random shoes that are quirky in your collection, and then people are like, what the hell? She's too old to be wearing shoes with cartoons on them. But they're still cool. I don't know. So on that trail, I bought another pair of Looney Tunes shoes, and these are Pepe Le Pew. I just bought these ones. I thought they were pretty cool. They're a good take on the, you know, the all white Converse. I have 4 pairs of cartoon shoes, so yeah. Another pair of shoes that I just bought is the Adidas Swift Run in maroon or burgundy. These are a pair of shoes that I'm really, really, really loving at the moment. I wear these all the time. That was just a pickup that I got. They were pretty cheap for the price that I got them. And now on to my last 2 pairs of sneakers, which are the Nike Air Force One. These are the Nike Air Force One Gym. These are a pair that you don't really see anywhere almost. I don't really see them around that much. This is my first pair of Air Force. I've always loved Air Force, but I never really wanted to get just the all white ones. Again, like I said, I kind of like to be a little bit different, so that's how I ended up with these ones. I bought these ones off Goat, but yeah, they have the gum bottom on them. I'm really happy about these because I have never seen anyone else wearing them before, and they look really good on. Another pickup that I managed to get in the Air Force is the Valentine's Day Heartbreak shoes. So that's the back of them, which I think is really cool. They say AF1 on the bottom of these laces here, and then they've got hearts on this one. Obviously the beads here you can take off if you don't want them there, but I think they're a bit of a cool touch. On the inside they have a pinstripe pattern. You can't really see that. because of the light. Kind of a take on the all-white Air Force, but a bit cooler, in my opinion, because they have this detail on the back. That's my sneaker collection at the moment. I'll probably do an updated version of all my new purchases that I end up getting. Maybe some unboxing videos here and there. Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, down below at the end card page. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and